Hey there, it's David Cinelli here, Realtor with Royal LePage Signature. It's Wednesday.
Yay!
That means it's Stager's Corner. On Stager's Corner again with me is my lovely wife, Natalie. How you doing today?
All right.
She's from Spaces Collective, co-owner, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Nat, you've been on a bunch of stages lately.
Sure have. Sure have.
Yeah, don't complain. It's been a good thing. So one question I always, we try to do with, my listings, and I know you do with other people, it's not just bringing furniture into a home. You kind of like tell a story, don't you? Like, what kind of could you explain to the audience what that means when I say you're telling a story?
So first thing we want to do is key in on the demographic that's buying in that area. So furniture selection is really important. Say for example, we're staging a home that's in an area where lots of new families are moving in. The homes are, 3 to 4 bedrooms. They're all different sizes. You kind of want to tell the story of who could kind of be living in that home. So if it's going to be a family, if there's room for two a formal living room and a family room, fantastic. But if there's only room for one living room, you don't want to make it so formal. You want to make it family friendly. So it's still going to look nice and polished and put together, but it doesn't want to be as precious as a formal living room, for example. Bedrooms, maybe you'll include a nursery, maybe we'll include a double bed that's not so guest roomy grown up, but maybe has a little bit more, like whimsy and fun to it. So you're walking into a kid's room. Those are two of the really basic things when it comes to telling the story, but essentially as soon as that person walks in, you want them to fall in love and be able to envision themselves in the home. And I know it's one of the most tried and true things from declutters and stagers is take away all your personal pictures and stuff. That's one of the things that really helps people envision their family living in the home, aside from the furniture selection.
And obviously, we've talked about this in the past, but one of the things you want to tell the story of is if you do have a family for some family homes, just give you another example to build on that. One of the stories is that you're in COVID, maybe two parents need to work from home, you have to have two offices, or maybe you have kids in the home, instead of them is always working in the home. So you want to have places, instead of maybe in the past, we would have set it up as a nursery, or we also, that extra room might have been, like I said, a nursery, or maybe a den. Now it is more of having a couple of offices in a home. So again, telling another story. It's just that extra level of getting across the home, how it's going to cast a wider net to more of the potential buyers. Now, when it comes to these kinds of, the last question, I guess, before just to wrap this up, when it comes to telling a story, is it usually the realtor that comes up with the story that he wants a demographic? Is it Spaces Collective, or is it a collaboration? What usually happens?
It's a collaboration, but it's definitely the realtor who takes on, the work of figuring out who the demographic is in the area, along with the school districts and all of that. They're the ones that really know and kind of tell us, and then so they tell us they form the story and we fill it out.
Great. Yeah, so I thought it's a good collaboration between the two. I believe the ones that work best with the stagers, you can bring, I guess, the realtor's vision, and you guys over exceed our vision usually whenever you have a great job. When you have a job to do. So thank you so much for that. Okay, again, if you ever want to get in touch with me, you know how to, DM me, contact me. 416-876-9998 is my cell phone. dcinelli@royallepage.ca. But if they want to get in touch with you, Natalie, what's the best way?
You can send us a DM at spaces.collective on Instagram.
Thanks, guys.